Hi everyone, it's Michelle. Welcome back. So today I thought I would do my February favorites. I can't believe that it's already the end of February. I'm actually glad because winter has been very long and very harsh here in the Midwest. And I'm hoping the closer we get to April, May, the warmer things are gonna be for us because we haven't seen a break yet. And we're actually getting snow for the next 3 days, so I don't see a break anywhere in the near future. So let's get started talking about my favorites, and maybe I can forget about all this weather nonsense. My first favorite is a brush. And I don't often talk about brushes, but this one really is new to me, and it really sort of has become a favorite very, very quickly. And this is the Marc Jacobs concealer brush. So this is what the head of the brush looks like. It's a synthetic brush, I believe dual fiber, and it's just sort of, I think what makes this brush so amazing is the shape of the head. So the head is sort of flat across here, but it has sort of layers of the brush. It's almost shaped like a finger, which makes it really, really good for concealer. I use this for all kinds of concealers. So concealers that come in a pot. I also use it with like doe foot concealers, and I also use it with like this Maybelline, the type with the sponge tip. I use this to pick up the product now instead of putting it on with my finger or putting it on with the actual sponge. And it works beautifully for all of them. One of the things that's great about it is that the shape of the head makes it perfect for patting the concealer where you need it, even under the eye, and then just blending it out. It's so soft, you can just drag, you know, the edges of the concealer, and it just blends everything beautifully. The other thing this is great for is eye bases. So if you're using like a paint pot as an eye base, it works wonderfully for blending eye bases on your eye. I also use it for my cream shadows. I'm almost considering getting a second one because I use this so many times when I'm getting ready every day. I just think it's amazing, and it cleans so quickly and so beautifully with alcohol because it's synthetic. So I clean mine with alcohol, and it dries very, very quickly. It's amazing. I don't know what I don't know what I did before this, really. I really like it that much. It's so soft. I do think it was a little expensive. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but seriously, I use it so much. I just love it. Okay, I'm going to talk about another product that I purchased but I never hauled, and it very quickly became a favorite, and it sort of surprised me because I don't like another version of this product. So I picked up a couple of the Hourglass Ambient blushes, and I'm going to talk about the two that I picked up. So I picked up Mood Exposure, which is sort of just a neutral blush color. It's, I would call it sort of a plummy neutral maybe. See, it's really neutral. This will be great if you just want a little bit of something on your cheeks, but you don't want a lot of color there. This is wonderful, wonderful. And then the other one I purchased that I really love, and I'm wearing this one today, is Diffused Heat. And this is just almost like a pinky peach color. It's this one. I'll swatch this one on my hand to see if you can see it. I don't know if I'll swatch them both. What the heck? So here they are. This is the Diffused Heat, and this is the Mood. So I didn't care for the powders. I didn't think the powders really sort of did what they said they were going to do. But these blushes go on beautifully. They just, the color, the pigmentation is actually much stronger than I thought it would be. And they do smooth the skin when you put them on. My skin is very smooth looking when I wear them. The Diffused Heat has just a little bit of a sheen to it. It's perfect. I don't feel like I need a highlighter when I wear this. I was very, very surprised at how much I liked these because I do not feel the same about the Ambient lighting powders. So both of these are beautiful. Again, this is Mood Exposure and this is Diffused Heat, and I love them both. I never hauled them, but they have quickly become favorites, so I thought I'd talk about them today. Another thing that, and these aren't new, but I've just sort of started using them in a new way. So I have been using my Laura Mercier Caviar sticks, the dark ones, for liner. And you know, they're kind of a fat stick, so I don't like my liner to be that thick most of the time. So I've been using these with an angled brush to line my top lash line, because I don't often do really sort of big smoky looks on my eyes where I would use the darker Caviar sticks that I own. So I've been using Smoke, which is a really dark gray color, almost black. And I've been using Cocoa, which is the dark brown one, with an angled brush as liner, and I've been loving them. So there's the dark brown one. I actually have this dark brown one on today on my upper lash line and my lower lash line. For those of you who've used the Caviar sticks before, you know once they're on there, they do not budge. So they make a fantastic liner. And again, I just use them with an angled brush and thinly line my lash line, and once it dries, it stays. And so that's how I'm going to use my dark ones, because I don't often do, you know, a smoky eye where I would use these dark ones, and they're wonderful for that. Wonderful. So I thought I'd share that because I've been using them all month long for that. I hauled this product fairly recent. It's been a couple weeks now, but this is the MAC mascara that I've been loving, and this is the In Extra Dimension 3D Black Lash Mascara. I love this. I think it makes a huge difference. I'm just looking in the mirror. A huge difference in how my lashes look. And every time I wear it, I feel that way. I don't get any transferring from this. I like a dry mascara formula. This is a nice dry formula. Right out of the gate, it was pretty dry, so I like that. It has kind of a big fat plastic brush, which isn't always my favorite, but the bristles on this aren't super long and it's pretty easy to use. So honestly, I've been loving this. It doesn't transfer on me at all. Even when it's been super, super cold and windy, I haven't gotten the sort of flaky things on my on the top of my eyelids, which happens with some mascaras when the weather gets really bad. So this one for me, and I know mascara is a very personal thing, but this one for me has really, I've been loving it. And again, that's the MAC In Extra Dimension 3D Black Lash Mascara. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Okay, another thing I've really been loving is, and this is fairly new to me, I've only had it for a week or so, but I picked up one of the Laura Mercier cream eyeliners, and here's the reason I picked it up. First of all, it's just a potted liner like so many gel liners, but this is actually a cream liner. So it goes on like a gel liner. I just use a tiny little brush when I put it on, like that, because I like a nice thin line. What I love about this is it's matte when it dries. So here it is. It's so dark and it's matte. And once it's on there, you know, it's not going anywhere. I love it. And they say, I can't say for sure whether this is true, they say these will not dry out because they're a cream. She said you can leave it open on your vanity and it won't dry out. Now I'm not going to do that to test it, but they come in amazing colors. I bought the dark brown because that's what I wear most of the time. And I have to say, it's really been great. It's really easy to work with. It goes on super smoothly. It doesn't drag and skip, which I really like. You can layer it, so if you're trying to get a thicker line and you want to layer it and build it up, it seems to work really well for that too. So I'm loving this. I'm not a huge fan of gel liners because they're all shiny and a little bit hard to work with. This is slightly thicker than a lot of the gel liners I've worked with, and I love that it's matte. I love how dark that color is. I really do. So loving that. And now I'm going to talk about a couple of lip products that I bought a lot of lipsticks over the last couple months, and so it was really sort of hard for me to pick favorites, but if I thought about the ones I go to all the time, this lipstick for sure, which is another Laura Mercier lipstick, and this is from the Creme Smooth collection. I love this lip formula, and I think I've talked about this. It's the color Plum Orchid, which is just a beautiful orchid color. I believe I showed this in a haul. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's so sort of the color of the season. It's a beautiful, beautiful formula. If you like sort of a hot pink color, it's beautiful. I love it. And then very recently, Laura Mercier came out with, I know it's like a Laura Mercier love fest today, but I love both of these, so I wanted to talk about it. Very recently, they came out with some new glosses that, as soon as I saw these two colors, I knew I was buying them. And I know sort of I'm on a thing where I don't want to buy any glosses because I don't wear glosses very often anymore, but these two are cream glosses with a lot of pigmentation. So that's why I picked them up. And the first one is in the color Tulip, which looks like this. And this is what I have on my lips today. I don't have any liner or anything else on. I just put this on so you could see it. These are not sticky. They are a gloss, so if you go out in the wind, your hair is going to stick to them, but they're not sticky on the lips. They do have a very sort of sweet smell to them when you wear them, almost like, I don't know, cotton candy or something maybe. All right, let's swatch them here. So there's that one, and that's Tulip. But you can see how much color there is to it. And you can see on my lips how much color there is to this. And I've had this on for, I don't know, an hour at least already. So that one is Tulip, and it is beautiful. And I think for spring and summer, it's really, really a gorgeous color, although I'm wearing it now. And the second one I bought is in the color Orchid. And you know I've been all about this color this year. And I love this one. This one has a really good, there's one swatch. Look at the color. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful, and they're very shiny. There's no shimmer to them. They're cream. These two are cream finish. There are a couple that are very shimmery, but again, that's Orchid. This one right here is Orchid. It's beautiful. So when I want a little bit of a bolder lip, I would go to this one. And I'm loving those. So I've been wearing them quite a bit as well. So those are my favorites for the month. The fail that I had that I wanted to talk about, I've already sort of sent back, and I did sort of mention it in an annotation in my haul video, but the Tom Ford lipstick that I purchased in, not Paradiso, what was the pink one? It had way too much, I've already sent it back, so I don't even remember what it was, but it had way too much glitter on it, so as the lipstick wore off, my lips were covered in glitter. And at my age, I don't like that. I just can't with that. So that went back. I did keep Paradiso. I do like that one very much. It doesn't seem to have any glitter in it, so that was my one fail for the month. So that's it for today. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Feel free to share your favorites for the month of February in the comments below, and I will talk to you all again soon.